Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the DPP OU Showdown live. Now I know it's been a while since I did DPP Sundays, and obviously today is Wednesday, but August August built something a little bit crazy, just a little bit crazy, and I honestly want to try it out. Now this is obviously OU. This could be Specs Vaporeon Elite, but I'm gonna get on my rocks. Now from Vaporeon as Elite, I don't really know too much. I'm actually on main. It is Specs. I'm actually on main right now because I'm waiting for my opponent for the "Are you open" to reply. But actually, a Specs Vaporeon Elite, nice. So I'm assuming this might be that Foggy team, which I might actually end up having, but there's no point in checking right now. Now I don't actually have a good switch into Vaporeon on this team. In fact, this is my switch in right here. And it gets the roll. Things are looking bleak, friends. Things are looking bleak. I might just attempt to get up some T-Spike right now. I know this is gonna hurt, like it is gonna hurt me ridiculously hard, but being able to get up a T-Spike would be fire. As he ends up going out into Tentacruel. Now, I can spin away his, but I might as well get up Sand. Before. I don't get my rocks up in this game, which is really unfortunate. But Crunch it to a KO, Tentacruel. And Vaporeon's already poisoned and on the timer. Now if he has a Breloom, it's a little bit annoying, but I would love getting rid of Tentacruel too. I don't really care too much about T-Spike as I have double spinner, as you guys can see. And half my team isn't really affected by the T-Spike themselves. And I also don't want to risk switching out. Though there is no Scald in this generation, I don't want to pivot right now, especially because my opponent throws away Tentacruel, so that's great. So I don't get to play with rocks, but Heracross. Hey, luckily I have max defense Gliscor with Aerial Ace, so this thing is not even a problem. Beautiful. This mon is not even a problem. It's Toxic or Facade, but that doesn't matter when you have Aerial Ace. It really does not matter when you have Aerial Ace, and there's no reason to predict. Especially because if he goes Vaporeon, Aerial Ace into what Toxic was Poison, knocks him out with Earthquake. Goes Blissey, which is odd. You have Ice Beam. I actually want to spin away this T-Spike first and attempt to get up some more of my own. Especially because Gliscor looks really important in the long run anyway. And the cool thing is, even if my opponent has a Ghost type, because I do have double spinner, which you obviously see right now, it becomes a little bit easier for me. Smart man to go Hera right there, but that does not matter. Go ahead and absorb that. Even if you SD, I don't think +2 Facade is knocking out my. I don't think +2 Facade is knocking out max defense. It's literally max defense, max HP Gliscor. If you die right here, I'll be really unimpressed. I'll be super unimpressed. Yeah, yum. Go ahead and give me that. Go ahead and give me that. That was +2 guts boosted, by the way. Nice Gliscor. Appreciate you. Now, Vaporeon can come out if it wants to. I'm not sure why my opponent brought out Breloom. I just showed Aerial Ace. He went from his 4 times weak into his 4 times weak. Now, obviously, I'm on the lower ladder, but I don't have very many points on this account, and I don't want to switch accounts either because if my opponent PMs me, it'd be better for me. But I did see August winning with this team versus more experienced players, so we're just gonna keep going. Looks like this guy isn't coming back, but even if he does, it doesn't matter. Like, there's nothing he can do that can knock me out here. Though him sporing me would be a little bit problematic, but he would still have to mess around with Sleep Turn. So I'll pause it until you find a battle. Be right back. Alright, so I think we got a real game. I actually played this game right here too, and that guy actually gave me a lot of trouble. I mean, based on what I have, I wouldn't expect anything less. But my opponent has Metagross. Get up our rocks here. I think that's just fair in general. It's max defense Reggie still, so we'll be able to take earthquakes, explosions, and whatnot. August is actually crazy. Like, I don't. I wonder how much he's actually gonna end up doing too, if he does have earthquake, that is, because he could just be explosion, bullet punch. Either way, I'll Seismic Toss right now. I don't see a drawback as he goes Zam. Are you gonna Focus Blast me? I mean, I don't have a good switch in anyway, and I don't want it to be a random. Even if it's counter, it won't do much anyway. But because it doesn't have Magic Guard, wow. Because it doesn't have Magic Guard, in this generation, I can afford to go for some toxic protect action. I think that's Specs. I really feel like that's Specs because that's doing way too much damage. I've Chapel Berry on zone, nice. Yeah, so we'll get into our Claydol here and we'll actually spin. Maybe I'm wrong, but that Zem is doing, it's obviously not Life Orb because it's this generation. There's no Magic Guard. You see it being hurt by poison. So we'll spin right now. If my opponent has a Starmie or something, that's a decent play right now. However, I do have Tyranitar to come in on that and trap that. If you go Metagross, I don't mind that either. And spin will be able to knock out Alakazam with poison. I'm also, like I said, I'm pretty sure that's... I'm relatively positive that that is... I don't know what to think about this Tyranitar. But I'm pretty positive that's Specs. Now, I'm going to go Tyranitar on my own because Crunch is a problem. And I see leftovers on T-Tar, so I'm actually a little bit worried about sub. But it could be a random Dragon Dance leftovers. This is why T-Spike are really important, getting them up early. If my Claydol had Surf, I'd go out to that, but I just go there for Crunch. I'm Scarf, no reason not to click Superpower. It'll knock out Zam, knock out Tyranitar. Does about 40 to Metagross, and my opponent gives me Tyranitar, so that's free spins for days. Also, rocks being up, though Zam did say 13, it might just be in range of those rocks anyway. Gar comes out. If it's sub, it's annoying. But not really because I have Chapel Berry Magnezone to always take a Focus Blast. So I think we'll sack our Register right here. As he goes for Shadow Ball. There's just nothing. Wow. Like I have anything. I don't really have anything better to do than click Size and Toss here. Gengar kind of walls, but it's also dead to Pursuit. I also don't know why my opponent didn't Shadow Ball there, but Gengar is dead to Pursuit. At that range, it's guaranteed dead to Pursuit. And if they want to Shadow Ball and make sure they also die to Cloyster's Ice Shard, that's also pretty good. In fact, you know what? Because if my opponent subs now, it's actually worse for them because they take 25 plus Sand plus Life Orb plus Sand next turn. I'll make sure that... Go for a Double Protect right here. I'm gonna try and make sure that, yeah, my opponent has to go for Focus Blast. Or at least take extra Life Orb hits, because I kind of rather go Cloyster Revenge Kill than Tyranitar, because Tyranitar invites in Metagross. Yeah, so that's guaranteed in range of Cloyster, which also picks off Zam, and that would mean that I can get up T-Spike. Just knock me out. I don't know why this trade was even done. Like, I feel like my opponent just threw away both Gengar and Zam. Though Zam made a little bit more sense because it was versus Reggie, obviously. But Ice Shard picks off Gengar. Beautiful. So I do see a lot of DPP games on the ladder right now. I just gotta make my way towards them. And like I said, I don't want to change names to my alt that actually has some points because my opponent, I'm waiting for them. Metagross comes out, perfect. That is the perfect opportunity. Max Defense Cloyster. That's like the perfect opportunity to get up a T-Spike, which I very, very, very much like. Ooh, that did a good chunk. I'm liking Magnezone right now because I could still, if it's not Earthquake, which it kind of, I kind of feel like it's not because it didn't go for it versus. It didn't go for Earthquake versus Reggie. If it's just Boom, he'll go for Boom right now. Let me scout, because if he goes for Boom, that'll actually still knock out Magnezone regardless. He's trapped by my ability, and by him not Earthquaking Reggie, it kind of makes me believe that he doesn't have it. Okay, so I don't know what his set is. BP, yeah, I knew BP and Meteor Mash, but I don't know what his last move was, so it doesn't matter. We've just 1v1 the Metagross. Thunderbolt was better play than HP Fire in that because Aqua Berry is, it does have a chance of being there. And I want to keep Cloyster alive because something like a Gyarados in the back, which I'm kind of feeling on the nature of his team, could definitely be a problem. Now, Blissey isn't an issue because I can Boom on it and I have Taunt, I have Superpower, but I do want to spin away those rocks because, again, Cloyster does wall Gyarados and HP Electric into Ice Shard will be able to knock it out. And I can Boom in any case, but like if he goes Zam right now and sacks it, it'd be annoying. Well, at the same time, if he does reveal Gyarados, I feel like it's something in the air. It's kind of hard to go based, because there are certain archetypes in DPP, but when it looks like your opponent kind of just loaded up whatever they had, it gets a little bit harder to figure it out. But we'll just Earthquake here. Ideally, my Cloyster goes down, and I'm able to bring out my Tyranitar and just click Crunch, which is what I'm kind of going for. Though I'm not... I think my opponent kind of loaded up ADV in this tier, and then just adjusted just a little bit. I don't like the idea of Tyranitar or Cloyster being in, though. I thought Cloyster would die in that turn, which is why I made this play. So at least I can go T-Tar and now just click Crunch, knock out Bliss. If he goes Gyarados, that's enough for if it's Walk On, because all I got to do is go for -1 Crunch. And my opponent has Skarmory in the back, so it's over. Because it just goes Zone right here. Let's start looking for another game. It really does look ADV-ish. I think my opponent loaded up... Okay, so what I think my opponent did was they have obviously a DPP team, but they're trying out their ADV stuff. Like this is straight up ADV. This Skarmory about to protect on me. Oh man. Yeah, so this game over. Zam, I just Thunderbolt as well. Or dies at 13%, because, you know, Showdown. And Blissey, I just Thunderbolt too, so cool. August, I want to play you, bro. But I don't want you using this team. I want to use something else. So we'll pause. We'll see if we find another one. Guys, so we got a game versus another Metagross user, and they put on the timer immediately on me. So get up our rocks right there and just proceed to size and toss through. I don't mind this trading because, again, I have double Flinner on my team. Again, not sure if this Metagross actually has Boom. Or, I mean, it should have Boom. But I'm not sure if it has Earthquake or not. But we'll find out. As we do. Nice Earthquake. We'll go Claydol right now. And I want to protect just in case he booms. Because I boom on Claydol to prevent... I mean, it depends on how much speed he's running too, because this Claydol could very well just outspeed the Metagross. But Explosion, Meteor Mash, I boom. Yep. So great. Metagross is gone, and therefore so are the rocks. Gyarados comes out, and your boy has a counter in Cloyster. And the fact that it's Life Orb is great too, because right here you might just spin yourself. I don't really care. As long as he does not paralyze me too, I get my KO. So nice. My opponent doesn't get a spin. The fact that Gyarados is Life Orb is amazing because I keep my rocks up. Luke comes out, but I have a max defense Gliscor, so you better be... Oh, it's Agility Luke. Ice Punch doesn't KO anyway. Yeah, not from max defense, dude. Ah, nice max defense. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm assuming Gyarados is going to come back out. Ah, my opponent forfeits. Beautiful. Yo, the team composition, putting it... Woof! The work. Put it in the work. Put it in the work. Let's keep going. This is where it gets tricky. This could be lose my entire team to Machamp as a lead type of game. So we got to play around a little bit. We got to play a little bit smart around this. So what I'm going to do is go Tyranitar now. I don't think you Dynamic Punch again ever, but I'm going to go Tyranitar just to get up the sand, just to break a potential Sash. It could either be Lum or Sash on that Machamp, and it makes sense to attempt to break that set. Look at Machamp's mouth. It looks pretty nasty in these pixels. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, like I said, if it is Sash, I'd much rather break it or at least get up sand early to wear it down. If he Dynamic Punches here, great play. I'm not a fan of it, but it was a great play. This is 120 times stat, 150. This is still, I think, about the same. Ice Punch won't knock me out. That sucks that he Dynamic Punch. I would not have made that play there. I think I would have paid back always because Machamp was still at full HP. But I'll take the sand for the, that does nothing. Wait, maybe I just read my calcs on. He doesn't even have Aerial Ace. Come on. I mean Ice Punch. Excuse me. No. That did nothing to Champ. My God. What type of Machamp is that? Yeah, Aerial Ace is stronger than Earthquake. Obviously, like what? Why'd I do 4? Alright, yeah. 41 roll. I appreciate that. This is where it gets tricky now because, like, Starmie becomes a problem to the team. I mean, I have Red Steel plus Magnezone, but Starmie becomes a problem. And just Scarfers in general. I don't mind him Stone Edging there. In fact, I would have D-Punched always because Roost was a pretty good play on my part. And the only reason I didn't do that is because I didn't want to take extra damage from D-Punch. It would do more than this Stone Edge did. Either way, I hit myself, so I guess it didn't matter. But Machamp is gone. Man, that's such a dirty Pokemon. Ooh, if this boy... Wait, what? Oh, okay. Sleep powder type thing, Trick Room. That's fine, I'm gonna get on my rocks. Sleep powder can miss. Exactly. You know what else is gonna be really important because my opponent is running Trick Room, I guess? My T-Spike. This dude is Rampardos, so that's gonna be a problem. Like, I definitely feel a sort of Rampardos vibe going on, so I'm gonna attempt to burn as many turns of sleep as possible. Yeah, Rampardos and Marowak is gonna be an issue. The good thing is, well, it's good and bad that I woke up immediately. Because it depends. If he goes for Trick Room again, it's fine. I'm going to go for Protect because I'd rather still have Reggie around. I guess Gliscor sleeping is fine, even though it does have Taunt, so I'm not the... I don't know how I feel about this. I don't think you'll knock me out because you're -2. I could be wrong, though. But I really think Reggie being around, and I still think valuing the rocks was big. Lax, maybe. What would you bring out? I'll go Cloyster because I can attempt to get a T-Spike. Though if this is like a Scun Tank variation or something like that, that could be annoying. Hopefully Claydol plus Reggie plus Zone is enough. I'm feeling Rampardos. Is there a plate flying around outside? What the hell is that? Nice. We get a both layers. Both layers. I'm not worried as much about a Wisp. On Reggie it's annoying, obviously, too, because he's gonna be able to get up his... I basically can't force out this Dusknoir. What are you doing? Don't do this to me. Let me poison you, thanks. I'm good. I'm not even gonna give him an opportunity to burn me. Put that boy in a timer. August, I'm trying, bro. Obviously, these are not the opponents you probably want to see me fighting. Go ahead and confuse right me. I'm gonna HP. I'm just start spamming HP. But look, as long as I have Protect on 3 Mons, which I do, Registeel, Claydol, and Magnezone, I got T-Spike and I got Sand, and the fact that my opponent's running Trick Room, I'm okay. I am okay. 2 turns left. We go Claydol. It's fine. I'm assuming you're gonna try and burn me here. Either way, I go right back out into Cloyster. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna try and get Wisp, especially because I'm feeling like a Rampardos in the back. Nice Earthquake. Ooh, boy wants to use all his turn. How many more Trick Room Mons do you have? Don't have Crest, because like I mean I have Registeel, so I don't really care. But how many more Trick Room Mons can you have? Zong, nice. Trick Room Zon's a legitimate. It's a legitimate threat. I'm not gonna Protect because I don't want him getting up rocks. I don't know what Empoleon's gonna do on this Trick Room though. But I'm gonna keep spamming my attack here. And what I do is on the last turn I sack Cloyster. And then get in zone and knock him out. So that's the play, basically. And my opponent crits me, which kinda sucks. I'm still out of range of Earthquake from Bronzong though, so we sack Cloyster here. Get in zone. Zone beats Empoleon. Zone does about 50 to Bronzong, especially if it's offensive. It probably does around 60 to Bronzong. This is where it gets tricky too, because this could be any type of Dragonite. So like I don't want to go zone. I want to find out if I'm faster first with my Claydol. Then I'll go zone. Yes, okay, so it is Trick Room variant of Dragonite, which means it's gonna drop a Draco on me and misses. Nice. It's like my next one is gonna knock you out anyway, so I might as well get rid of rocks. Eee. Go ahead and start picking up some KOs right now. Exchange Speed won't knock me out either. That actually did. I'm impressed. Alright, well. We go zone. I'm gonna click HP Fire because I want my opponent to go Empoleon. So I can just beat that thing before I was Tauren and whatnot. No, he went Bronzong. T-Volt's still stronger than super effective HP Fire, so what did I say before I wasn't? Oh, nice para. Lumberry. Trick Rooms, it's fine. I think I can make it so I just win the game with Zone anyway. So I protect here. I go Reggie. I never protect. So you two would KO me. Protect zone, win the game. Start looking for another one. Because T-Volt's 95 in this, man. Even though hidden power is 70, I remember T-Volt's 95 and not 90. Just slightly stronger. Nice. Remember when I got a T-Spike and they did absolutely nothing? What a game. There was no Rampardos in the back either. I'm a little bit sad about that. Good game, dude. A little bit sad that you have no Rampardos in the back, but we'll pause it, find another one, be right back. Oh boy, we got an ape. Okay, so I don't know what the best series of actions is. It's a no, never. We're getting Tar. Find out if he's banned or not. Did he burn me? I felt like I got burnt there, but ooh, Gliscor now because Tar invites in something like Breloom, and also, yeah, he can potentially go for close combat too if he's not choice. And I also don't have Stone Edge, so I didn't knock him out at that range anywhere, or Earthquake. Now Earthquake would definitely knock this guy out. He could have HP Ice though, but after the close combat defense drop, at least this guy's a float. I can't even see his Floatzel. This guy kind of has a Floatzel. He told me to hurry, by the way, so I'm gonna do my best to be as fast as possible. Nice Surf. I'm gonna get my T-Spike here. I was thinking it could be like special with HP Electric and stuff like that, but I don't know. I thought Physical or as well had a decent shot. Where's his Floatzel? That man is whipping up a wind. You know what that means? We get up our hazards. I'm gonna get up as many hazards as possible and beat this guy with Protect. Thankfully the Razor Wind did nothing. It cut quicker. So this is the type of guy that, well, what I can see anyway, is that type of opponent that might just have been starting out, but he knows that water is super effective against ground, which is why he obviously went out into his, which is why he obviously went Floatzel on it. But that's just like, you know, the beginning step Pokemon. It's not realizing. That boy tried to take my Earthquake. You know, realizing what Amon is weak to doesn't equal a switch into said Mon. So that's alright. We all start somewhere. Whoa. Calm down, you. Don't bring all these raw scissors. Especially because he has no Earthquake immunity. I love when I get up Sand and T-Spike and things like that. The dude dipped. It's fine. If I would have known he would have dipped, I would have been looking for another pal. BRB. So this guy is Gallade lead, and that's actually one of the tough ones. Gallade, if it's Lumberry, is really, really, really annoying. So I have to go Gliscor here. I think I'll take an Ice Punch though, as long as it's not Life Orb Gallade lead. I don't know. That's a lot of damage. It's not Life Orb. Ice Punch won't KO me. No way. As he goes Abomasnow. Obviously don't want to take a Blizzard. I see no item on him, so I'm assuming Extra Belt. I mean, Earthquake isn't going to do crap to Registeel anyway, and I'd much rather get up my rocks, and it's not worth bringing in Tyranitar on a turn that he could easily go for something crazy like Focus Blast or Earthquake. So yeah, we'll just get up our young rocks. I don't mind, as I said, him getting up Hail early. It's the same thing. In fact, Hail is even better than Sand, because there are very little Pokemon it does not hit. Basically ice types. So, whereas Sand, obviously, you have Steel, Ground, and Rock types. But Tyranitar seems like a pretty good switch in where the tricks or overheats. The oven is done for. And it does allow Gallade to obviously come back in. Though this time I think I'd go Claydol over anything else. But this is great because Rotom is pretty much dead. Oh no, it has a Citrus Berry. Nice. Nice. I would Ice Punch here. So I'm actually going to make the mid-ground play of Claydol. Because it also can take any attack and can just Earthquake to knock out Gallade after the defense. It'll be able to take... Knockoff doesn't really exist in this generation. I mean, it does. Clefable runs it occasionally. But it doesn't do much. Ooh. Drapion. That's another citrus. What are these citrus berries? I'll live a crunch. And I'd much rather Earthquake him and get rid of his poison absorber. Especially because I can protect next turn and just get rid of him with Sand. This dude had like multiple... I'm kind of thinking that his Abomasnow and his Gallade are both citrus berry as well. It's just a hunch. Just a hunch, but... Who knows? Who knows? It doesn't have to be. They don't have to be citrus. Yep, they were though. Alright, so I don't think I have to worry much about at least a speed tier what my opponent has. Throw off Toxic. It's everything. I really want T-Spike up though. I could probably get it up versus Abomasnow to be honest, but I'm not sure what double he would make here because he might go hard Gallade. And he goes Gliscor, which is incredible to hit with Toxic if I manage to land. Beautiful. There's no Poison Toxic Heal in this generation. That was a 5th gen Dream World ability, which I guess became hidden abilities as we kept going. But nice. Let me go ahead and get on my T-Spike. Gliscor is such an annoying Pokemon to wear down to. I mean, we have Ice Beam on the team on T-Tar. I'm sorry that I'm not getting like the best opponents as we keep going, by the way, guys. Like I'll get a both layers just in case it's like a Blissey at the end or Suicune. As it's easier to... There's a Citrus on the Gliscor. As it's easier to wear down with 2 layers. Though typically 1 layer is good versus a more offensive build like this. Anyway. Go ahead and give me that Gliscor. I don't know if I put Reggie in the thumbnail or Cloyster. I'm gonna keep going though until I get like a real, like a legitimate game. I love how his Hail is helping me. You know, it's crazy. This dude ain't even gonna knock me out with close combat. Yeah, I knew it. I knew I'd eat that. Now, what I'm hoping is that this HP elect. No, I crit him. I didn't want to crit him. I was trying. What I wanted to do was actually I probably gave him the Citrus Berry no matter what. I just wanted to get rid of this mon. Anyway, we go T-Tar and just crunch everything. And his last Citrus Mon, whatever it is, we'll be able to crunch it. Especially if it's Stall Rain or something like that too. It's Empoleon. Oh boy. Luckily we have Sewer Power. And a Registeel at full HP. No, it's not at full HP. This could be bad. If it's Agility. Because it's in Pataya range. But it's Citrus, right? Okay, good. Yeah, that could have been bad if that Agility'd up. I just spam Sewer Power, I think, till I die. Yep, lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm gonna start looking for another one. This guy, what's with this? Why does he like the citrus item so much? Citrus Berry is a cool item, I guess. I don't know, they were always nice in game, I suppose. I don't think Citrus Berry is that cool. That's worth using it every single time. We'll pause it again. Because this game's a wrap. There's no way I lose this game. You cannot. I'll give you that kill, bro. Ooh, we got one. Boy, if you don't leading off with raw Linooms. This man trying to sweep me immediately. It doesn't get Stomping Terror. Okay, I see a trend. You gonna trick me now with your ferret? What other ferret looking mons do you have here? Or just mono normal? I'm assuming it's Scarf. Dustbuster. So tricking this generation means that you kind of have to spam it. I'm just assuming you're like a mono normal type team. So I'm gonna keep clicking this. Yeah, you can't click another move after. That was something that was introduced in later generations. So basically you can trick and then your opponent can switch moves if they do that. Even if you both had a... Oh! Okay. I see. Hold up. My opponent might just be a Smurf. I did 20. I'm gonna get up both layered. Even though I'm kind of feeling drapey on the back. This dude had a Dugtrio just waiting. You can't crit me either because of my ability, which is fire. This Ice Shark gonna do like 60. 70, wow. I love Shell Armor. It's such a cool ability. I remember when Mega Bro came out and we were all like, man, Shell Armor ain't gonna be a good ability. But critting it happens, man. Oh, this thing gets like Flame Wheel, Facade, things like that. It's all the same thing. Facade. Alright, we'll protect first. So he takes poison plus sand, then I get up my rocks, and then I protect. Super Fang. Oh, no Flame Wheel? I guess Super Fang does about the same that Flame Wheel would, honestly. It probably does more. So we'll be able to get up our rocks. Sand and poison is going to take its toll, and then I can just protect this turn. Nice Registeel. What a good mon. I gotta tell August, I've been laddering. What's my rank? He's not gonna be impressed by my rank. I'm not. Gen 4 OU. How's it going? I'm 7-0. It's like all of this fire, dude. But I started at 1,000. I'm getting another one. Where's my opponent? I'm looking for another one right now. This team is like a whole bunch of rodents. Like, I have been. He told me to record a YouTube video. Haha, little did you know. Anyway, we always go Tyranitar here because either taunts or fire blasts. Or tricks me a choice scarf, meaning my opponent is dead. That boy's banded. So, yeah, my Reku Hail was a big hit in bonus video. Anyway, this is perfect because I already explained how you're locked in a trick forever. So I literally pursue here and Azoth is gone for good. That has to be banded Azoth, right? I mean, a little bit of chip going on. Okay, just a little bit of chip. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. You can knock me out, bro. I don't care. Yeah, go ahead and give me that Azoth. If you got a Breloom, Kabutops. Alright, forfeited. Nice, nice. Double forfeit, double forfeit. Road to 1200. I'm gonna get another one though. Bear it back, guys. As you got one, T-Tar lead, first of its kind. So I'm gonna. Whoa! All right, buddy. I was gonna protect first too, but I don't see a reason to. Oh, it's leftovers. That boy DD twice. Well played, dude. Are you trying to catch his Cloyster though on the crunch? Nice, nice, nice. I'm not risking my Reggie, by the way. Yeah, I'm not risking my Reggie. I'd rather let Claydol go down. Like, Reggie, I want rocks up. So, he could easily bring out something like Heatran now if he wanted to, or a Fire type. I'm going to go Tyranitar to hopefully lure one away, but we can go Cloyster. As he has Surf on Swampert. TD Leftovers Tar. Where am I? Yo, this thing is a problem too. Ice Punch, Earthquake. I can't. August, why? This is my play. Luckily, he's min speed. I literally have to explode here. And I don't want to, too. Can you switch your Swampert out? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I'm getting the high score now. Alright, well, I got the... Please don't have a Starmie. But I got the T-Spike up, which is pretty key. And I just taunt Bronzong. Psychic. What? Psychic Shadow Ball. How about the leftovers? I'll get up by rocks because if he has a Gyarados in the back, I probably lost at this point. You know what? I might just lose to this Bronzong, to be honest. Don't have leftovers on your Bronzong. Stop showing me your entire set. I don't care. Look at that HP Fire tech. It actually did a nice amount, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I think I lose. First L of the day. This multicolored Bronzong. Let's see if T-Spike plus Gliscor will be enough. Oh god, it was not enough. Cross Chop. I'm worried. Okay, he's not Guts. He's no guard Cross Chop, which is fine. Teach their own. I'm gonna try and roost all. He can't even Dynamic Punch me, which is great. He's also not going for Cross Chop while I'm roosting. I need a little bit more damage on you, dude. He's thinking about clicking. He's thinking about clicking Cross Chop. It's looking bleak, boys. He's thinking long and hard about this. He's thinking long and hard about this Cross Chop. I'm feeling it. Look at it. Look how long he's making a play. That man is making a play. Well, he's only gonna do double Ice Punch. Thaw. Thaw. Come on, Gliscor. I need you. Okay, that's fine. I might be able to win anyway. Depending on his last. Show me Dragonite. Show me Dragonite. Don't be Gyarados. I'm okay with Heat Rain. Let's go! Do I win? Do I win? It was Chopo! But it's Heat Wave. Where am I? I did it! Oof. We somehow managed to win. Alright, I think we're ended there. That was alive. I'll play this guy off screen. But thank you for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed some DPP madness. I'll see y'all later.